Hi everyone. So in the last class, we have seen that how to uh, open the step login file login feature for the Facebook. Okay, so how it is successfully done login, because in the login sign up Facebook page we have only two attributes, which is nothing but the email ID or password, email ID or phone number, and password and button. Only three attributes or the three parameters. But for the sign up Facebook page we have so many parameters which are nothing but. So today's project is a sign up Facebook page. How to automate the sign up Facebook page by using the Cucumber. So for this, we in the sign up Facebook scenario, as we have seen the last scenario, login scenario in for the Facebook. So same thing, we have to see another scenario which is nothing but the sign up. We have so many scenarios as we have discussed in the previous session. So in this sign up, we have so many attribute types which are nothing but the parameters like first name, last name, password, phone number, uh, age, like a date, month, year in the age, right? So these three sub options, as well as gender, female or male, and then sign up button. So many eight options or eight attribute types or parameters we have for the sign up dot feature. So for the sign up dot feature, here we have to be create a source slash test slash resources. Okay, in the last previous session we have seen login dot feature, how the Gherkin sentences we have from one scenario, login scenario, and annotation, six annotations mandatory we have to be used for every scenarios, every page, like module or anything. We can give the term, we can use the terminology whatever we want, but it should be mandatory. This three things we have to be used. And we have seen the step login file, how we have to be give the name, email ID, password and button. So these three parameters we have seen attribute types for the step login. And then we have seen the step runner file in the previous session. The same thing we have to be create the login dot feature for here sign up feature for the Facebook. So that's why I'll take the here, put right click on the source tester resources, click on new and class, sorry, file, here new, and select the file. In the file you have to be give the name as a sign up. So what is our feature name is sign up. So sign up dot feature, hit the finish button. So here, as it is a big sentences, as if you don't understand, then you have to simply erase this one and write your own sentence which you can understand and others can understand easily. So here I will write feature. In the feature to test, what we are testing, Facebook sign up account functionality. So you have to write feature to test Facebook, or sign up or create new account, anything is fine. You can take as per your understanding and conveniency. Functionality, I'll take create new account functionality instead of sign up functionality. So create new account functionality. Now functionality is scenario, what is our scenario? Here you have to be right. Okay, so scenario is nothing but the title. Okay, so what is our what we are validating? We are validating validate the Facebook create new account is working or not. Validate Facebook, validate the Facebook create new account, create new account is working or not. Okay, so this scenario is done. Now we have to be write our annotations, three annotations which are mandatory for each and every scenario, feature or pages. Then you have to be take the annotation first given. First scenario is nothing but the given. What we are for the sign up Facebook page, first any link we want to open, then we have to be approach the browser, any browser. So that's why you have to be give the in the given annotation you have to be mentioned like open the browser. In the easiest way, how you wanted to write, you have to be give the name. And in the and scenario, once you open the browser, obviously you have to enter the URL name. What is my enter URL? Facebook.com. So enter the URL. Okay, yes. So enter the URL, and once you enter the facebook.com, then what you have to be, right? You have to be click on the create new account. Create account. If it is a button or sign up button, you can mention yes. So after the clicking on the button, it will ask us to give all the details like first name, last name. So we can consider as a personal details and annotation. Enter. So we have to be enter now all the personal details, right? So you just write it. Enter the valid personal. Okay, space. Enter the valid details, personal details. Valid personal details, and after this, once we give the all the personal details, then we have to be click on the sign up button or create new account button, then click on sign up button. Okay, so you have to be give the name as a sign up button. Then once you click the sign up button, what we are expecting, the then annotation we are expecting, it should be show us the pop-up message, it is successfully open, registration successful, page is open. So you have to be right here, registration successful page should be displayed. We are expecting this one, page should be displayed. Yes. Now you have done with writing, do the control S, and you have to be click on the here run as. You have to be, if you don't see this type of option cucumber feature, then you have to be install the plugin, cucumber plugin, which I have seen all, which I have already explained in our previous session, help marketplace. Then you have to be install the plugin, then only you can see this type of option. Okay, so you have to be click on this one. So here, so it is not getting here. Let me just increase the size, and here, as you can see, validate the Facebook creator. So it means it has a scenario, it is our scenario. So undefined scenario one, why it is undefined? Because we have not yet done with our step login file, code has not been, so that's why it is showing like this, but don't worry. Okay, so steps. Okay, here we have to be write all the steps. Once it is not show, and might be given. So sometimes given, all the given and then is annotations are there, but and the annotation is not there, but don't worry, you have to be write it manually as it says here. Yeah, missing, you can implement the missing steps, whatever the missing are there, that we can write it manually. So you have to be copy this one. Yeah, till here. Once you copy this one, and yes, sign up feature is successfully done. Now this is my last package, because I did not give any package name, so that's why it is given the default package. So it's better that you have to be write the package name to it is easy for you to test or which login file or which runner file, so it would be easily understandable. Source slash test slash java, right click and click on new. In the class you have to give this sign up Facebook. What package name is sign up Facebook, or Facebook sign up, anything is fine. Sign up Facebook, and step sign up step sign up file, you can give the name as your wish. Step sign up file, like this you can give, and click on finish. Yes, so here my package name and my class name is K. Now here what you have to write, you have to be write the code public driver for our browser open. Okay, only class name public Just take the suggestions and create the object public web driver. So as soon as it is done, okay, then you have to be paste whatever you have copied that annotation. You have to be paste. You can give this space. It is easily understandable. Let me maximize the screen. Yeah. So it's here you can see red color option. Why? Because you did not import. We have just pasted. No, that's why. This is unnecessary. You can remove it. If required, we can type it. So let me just remove this one which is not required now. Here, yes, I have done. Click on import given and here import then, and the annotation is missing. We have to be write it manually here. Yes. Now it is open the browser. So sign. Yes, we here you have to be open the browser. In the browser, uh, you have to be give the browser name. What is my browser? By default, I will take Chrome only. So that's why you have to be give driver is equal to new Chrome driver, right? Chrome or whatever the browser name you want to choose. Chrome control space. Suggestions is always better, preferable. Yes, yeah. Now the browser will successfully Chrome browser will successfully open for this line of statement. Now I want to maximize it. Otherwise, it would be a small right. So driver dot manage. So object driver dot manage dot window dot maximize. Yes. Now, control S. Just till here we can see this browser will open and it will get maximize Chrome browser. So here you have to be run as run configuration. Run as run configuration. We want to see the browser, Chrome browser. It will get open. So validate the Facebook create new account is working or not. It will take some time as per our internet is fast, then it will open fast. So browser is opened and maximized. Yes, I have not given any URL, so it is not open. If I give URL facebook.com, it will open Facebook page. I don't require this one, so you can simply close it. Okay, so one scenario and six steps are successfully done. So here in the URL annotation, you have to give here. What is the URL? Driver.get. My URL name is for any opening URL you have to be select this one in the double quotes you have to be mentioned https colon double slash www dot facebook.com quotations close and let me control this and I will see now Facebook link will open or not. Click on run configuration and click on run. Yes, browser is open, Chrome browser opened and maximized, and Facebook.com page is successfully I can see. Now I need to take the create new account. Okay, so as it shows the create new account option, so you have to be take the XPath for this create new account. So for this XPath, you have to be very careful. Let me just inspect it. Enable the inspector, create new account. Here. Okay, so in this create new account, just a simple a single click and single click. Slowly you can come here, create new account. Here it is in the create new account. Copy this one and do the control F. Here you can see current node. Current node is nothing but a double slash. After the current node, what this is nothing but the anchor tab, so you can just take this a and here bracket open, square bracket open, contains because it contains the text a, you can see it anchor ag. So this is our uh, input type. Okay, current node input type and bracket open. Here you need to be mentioned contains, because it contains in the anchor tag, no? So you have to be right here, contains. Okay, contains, what is the text? You have to be text of, because it is a text, so you have to be mentioned here text of, and comma. You need to be mentioned whatever you have copied, that has to be mentioned in the single quote, like this. Okay, single quote, and here single quote end, single quote end, and bracket close, square bracket also close. Okay, square bracket also close. Now try to click on enter, it will redirect to the create. You can see the right side, when I click the enter, it is highlighting create new account. So enter, you have to copy and come to your Eclipse. One scenario, one pass. Only one scenario. That's why one scenario is pass. Steps 6 pass. Like this, you it will show. Now, here in the create new account button, here as we have successfully opened the URL, next annotation is given. So here you have to be take the driver dot find element. So contains create new account driver dot find element, find element, control space by dot. So it is a create new account expert, so let me by default take it as expert. Okay, you can see here in the double quotes, paste it and double quotes end. So what is that, we are not passing any value, so it is a clicking, so that's why click, you can see click and colon close. So control S and try to run this one, run as, run configuration, click on run button. So let us see whether it will click on the create new account button option or not. Okay, so yes, it is successfully clicked, and now you have to be take the first name, all the options. So here first name, first name, surname, this is just as your last name, mobile number, new password, date of birth, and the gender. So for this one, let us close this one. It is not required here in our Eclipse. Yes, yes, as soon as it is open, so let me try to give the 2 seconds time. So for this you can take the print or slip, because it is going too fast, so that's why only 2 seconds, we will do 2 or 3 seconds. 2000, which is nothing but 2 seconds. And here if this red color, you have to be accept it. Just put the cursor here at truth declaration, it is done. Now here we have to be enter the valid personal details. What are the personal details we have to be enter? So what is the first valid details, you have to be take one by one and enter here. Driver dot find dot driver dot find element by dot. So all these details contains in our, just see here you can, so it is a name field, so that's why inspect, enable the inspector. Yeah, once it is enabled, it will get highlight for the name, first name. So this single click, so here in the name field, copy this first name. Okay, once you copy, well, only one match, you can say here one match, first name, it will get highlighted here, first name, yes, getting highlighted. So here you need to give the name, as it is a name field, name. Okay, control space, in the double quotes, paste. double quotes end name. For the first name, what we are passing some value, we have to be pass any value, so that's why you have to take the send case. In the send case, in the double quote only you have to be mentioned. So I write my first name Vanita. Okay, so you wrote no first name, after this comma. Now first name is we have already done, so instead of taking one by one, this is a shortcut that keys dot tab. So key keys dot tab. Okay, so enter the suggestions. You have to be prefer the suggestions, and so keys dot tab. It will go to the next tab, and what is the next option? Surname. Okay, enable the inspector. This is my second option, surname. Okay, so here we don't require as we are using the, so I'll give my surname. Yeah, once it is done, so separate with comma, and key tab. What is the next one field? You have to be cross mobile number or email, so I'll give mobile number, it is easy. Okay, now give the mobile number. So for that you have to be move it to the tab, right? So keys dot tab. Okay, select the suggestions and comma, separate with comma, and then in the double quotes only you have to be mention your email id or phone number. So I'll just give this phone number, 10 digit number. Okay, so once my phone number is done, I'll separate with comma. Yeah, so give the space, it would be easier. Yeah, then once it is done, again I'll go to the next tab, keys dot tab. In the next tab, what is my next attribute type? Password. So password, in the password also you need to be put it in the double quotes. Just give anything like abcd 123 or anything whatever you want. So let me give vami. Yeah, it will be fine. Then you can see this is successfully done. I just want to be cross check, and let me implement this control yes, and click on run option, run as, run configuration. Yes, let's say all these details will get up, your first name, last name, mobile number, and password. Browser open maximized. It will take 2 seconds after the yes. Still, it is too fast. I given 2 seconds, but yeah, no problem. That's all right. Yes, first name, surname, mobile number, and password. Now, date of birth. How we have to be do this date of birth? So we don't require this window. Just simply close this one, and here for the here three in this date of birth we have sub module subcategories. First, date, month, year. For the date you have to be create, just try to inspect it, enable the inspector. So this is the one keyword. Okay, so date you have to be just first you need to write the code what you have to be take. So this is the date. Let me just go to my Eclipse. Yeah, here as we have done, enter. I'll give some space, it will good. Now what is the next web element? Date of birth, right? For the date of birth web element we have to be uh, in this web element three sub web elements. These are the three sub web elements. This is the main web element, sub web elements. So just give this web element, it would be easier. So for the sub web elements first comes the date. So give the object name date is equal to, you have to be give the path driver dot, this is my path till here. By default we will write by dot. Okay, as it is a date. So button types, anything you have to be considered as an expert, so it's easily understandable. Now go to here. Let's try to inspect. Yeah, it is, inspection is already done. Now single click. In this single click, so here id is equal to, what is the id is equal to day. Here you can see, yeah, it is highlighting. Okay, copy, control c, control f. Okay, so 16 matches is there, so we want the exact text path, so that's why current to node. And in the current to node, what is this one, um, keyword is select. Current to node is nothing but the double slash select, select, yeah, yes, select keyword. Here you can see select area, iPhone label, no, so that's why this is our keyword. You have to be take select. Once it is done, so it contains, in the select option it contains, so that's why you have to be open the square brackets. Yeah, in the square brackets what it contains you have to be mentioned. Okay, contains here at the rate, what is my attribute type, id. Here you can see my attribute type is id. In the left side id is equal to deno, so that's why attribute type is id. So you have to be right here at the rate, attribute type is nothing but id. Okay, then last time we have taken is equal to, as it is select content, so for this we don't use the equal to symbol, we just simply separate with the comma here and put it in the attribute type. What is the attribute type, id. Attribute value, that attribute value you have to be mention it in the single quote. Yeah, day. Here now parenthesis close, square bracket is closed. You can see it is exactly redirecting. Just click on enter, it will redirect to the day. So copy this entire thing and come here in the, here in the double quotes, paste it, double quotes close. Yes, here. So quotation, so, colon. Yeah, close with the colon. Here now what is here you need to be use select, or what is the, you can create any object. So let me just select day. Yeah, this would be good to use, easily understandable and remember. New select of, new suggestions. Always, yeah, suggestions. Close with colon. Yes. So now, okay. So here, select. What is my object? Select day. Dot select by value. So I'm selecting by value, which is nothing but string type value. So whatever the select by value you want to pass, you can pass it in the double quotes. So I will, it is 16, end with colon. So if you want to run, you can run it. So if you want to, as it's take the time, so let me just write it, the another day is done. Now month, what is the month, you have to be write it here. Here month, id is equal to month. Just single click and where is this id, yeah, here it is. Now copy, and as it takes a lot of time, so select contains at the rate id, current node keyword contains id. So here also id month, right? So you have to be just remove the tag and paste it. So it is redirecting. Click on enter. Yeah, it is redirecting. Copy this code and come to the Eclipse. Here you need to be create another web element for the month. Web element. Take the suggestions. Okay. What is my object month? Okay. Month is equal to driver dot find element. Take XPath as it is a button or anything. It's preferable to take the XPath in the double quotes. Just paste it double quotes and colon end. Now use the same thing. Select keyword. Yeah. Select days done. Now month. So create the object. Select month is equal to new select suggestions is preferable month colon and select month. Okay. Select month. Okay. Select month. Select by value dot. Select. Okay. So what the mistake I have done here? Select. Okay. Spelling mistake. Month. So whatever the month is there, you need to be right here. So I will write select by month in the double quotes and end with colon. Okay, so this thing is completely done. No, select by value. I don't want the index. So you have to be very careful. Select by value. This is a my attribute type and this is a attribute value. My attribute value you have to be mention it in the double quote 7 and colon. Yes, control. Yes, it's better. Now comes to the year. So here also you have to be do the same thing. Take the web element and create the object year is equal to, it should be look nice, so I'll give the spaces. Driver dot find element by dot xpath. So it is preferable. Enter and in the double quotes enable the inspector. So this is the year. You have to be put this single click in the year field. Take the ID here. ID it is here. You can see this looks small, but you have to be very careful. Control C and in the month place, I'll just remove this one as it takes the time. And click on the enter. It will redirect the year in the right side and left side also highlighting. So copy this code and come to the Eclipse and paste it here. Control V. Double quotes and colon. Now same thing you have to be right select keyword. So select year. Year is equal to new select of yes year and with colon. Select by value dot. So it is a select by value So you can enter anything, whatever you want to fill in with colon. Yeah. Now it is successfully done. So this web element field is successfully done. Date of birth. Now what it comes, gender. So this web element, female or male, you have to be select. This is a radio button. Here, once you give this, you have to be select. I just enable this inspector and female, right? Okay, so let me just go to the Eclipse and create the web element, or as it is only one, there is no sub web element, so directly you can take the driver.find element by control space always preferable by dot. You can give as a XPath, as it is a single web element, and buttons and radio buttons or checkboxes, it is always preferable give the XPath. So by dot XPath in the double quotes here. I did not enable. I will enable this female. This single click. Yes. Here you can see the ID and web. So as this is a okay. Once again, try to enable the inspector and try to click the as it is ID. So sub element or name value ID and sub web element here. Where this is so this is nothing but the web submit. You have to be give any radio buttons types. You can directly give here web sub web submit. So here what is instead of so this is the button type. You have to be give the button type. Where is the input type? It is not showing here. Input type is a radio button. Okay. So input type button and you have to be mentioned here. So let me take first this one. Current node, my input type is nothing but the button and it contains the at the rate or the sub web element. You have to be click here value or sub element like this. You have to be enter at the rate. This is not the ID, so as this is a name, you have to give the name. So it is showing the button. So just enable this one female ID. Female name is not showing here. Okay, so even though if it is not shown, so you have to be directly enter web submit. So that would be fine. Yes. Now try to click on enter. So is it redirecting still name? It is a web submit. This one we don't require. This one button. Button contains as because for the it is web submit. Is it still highlighting? No. At the rate name of web submit. Okay, so it is directly going to the web submit option. Okay, so I'm not going for the web button, so I need this radio button, which is nothing but the female. So it contains as it is a text. I took the name, right, so we should not take the name. Contains at the rate. It is as I will take the text button. So let me just check in this way. Text of in the female. So it is a capital, so you need to be check and carefully write capital F and close with a single quote. Once it is done, bracket close. It is still not redirecting. Button. Okay, input type. I need what is the input type here. So it is a label type. You need to give the label. Yes, now it is redirecting. Okay, here it redirects. Okay, so as we have to be enable the inspector, how it comes. See, label input type, you can see the pink color is the attribute type and blue color is the attribute value. So as I'm not clicking on the radio button, I'm clicking on the text, so that's why I took the text off. Here you can see current node label. My input type is label. Here yellow color label contains text off. As I try to check with the button, so sometimes it will not come, so we have to be very careful. And I took the text off, then only it is redirected. Otherwise, if I took the button inspection, it is not came. So that's why it is redirected now successfully. Copy this code and come to the Eclipse and paste it here. Yeah, it is successfully done. Now this is the radio button type, so we are not passing any values, we are clicking. We are performing the action as a click. So close with a colon. Yes. Now this one is successfully done. Till here we will see, and we have done with two options is left. Let me say Control yes, and this all the options will get reflect in my page. We have to see run configuration. Click on run option. So browser is getting opened. Yes, so female button option you got clicked. Now we don't require this one, so you can close it. The current one, always you have to be prefer the current one, which is easy to use. Okay, no problem. So sign up into the inspect, enable the inspector and button, sign up button. So here single click. Just now we have taken, so I close that one, no problem. Let me consider another current node. Current node, and what is my keyword here? Button. Obviously it is a button, so you can consider this as button. And what it contains, try to enable once again and be clear. If you're not sure, you have to be once try to do the inspection, it would be clear for you. Button contains at the rate name, as you can see, contains in the square bracket open at the rate. Here you can see at the rate name web submit, right? What is the attribute type? Name. So you have to be write it name here. name, comma, copy this web submit and paste it in here in the single quote. Web submit and parenthesis close and square bracket close. Yes, it is redirecting. As you can see, left side yellow color and right side it is highlighting the submit button. So copy this code. Once you copy this code, come to the Eclipse. Here, click on the sign up button. Here we have to be take our code. In every field, we have to be careful and write it according where it is related to that field. Annotation driver dot find element by dot. As it is a button, it's better that we have to be prefer the expand by dot expand in the double quotes. Paste it code. So click. We we have to be use this. So here you can see dot. It is a click or submit. Anything would be fine. So let's just prefer this click and end with colon. Here now let's say control yes, and only this successful page should be displayed as soon as clicked. What pop-up message will get displayed, we will write it here. So try to click on run option. It is loading now. Create new account. First name, last name, email. Sign up is successfully done, and it click on the sign up button. So it's take time, but no problem. Whatever the message or the valid details we have given or not, it will give. But our main option is that we have to be see that sign up pop-up message, whether it is error or successfully registered. Yeah, it's taking time. Sign up button. What it is showing, an error occurred, please try again. Yes, as soon as it hits the sign up button, it shows this type of error because my details are not valid, so that's why it is showing. But no problem, let me just close this window and go to my Eclipse. Here, so the page is successfully displayed, but I just give this like a title. Just so just I just want to okay, driver dot get title. I want to see like whatever, if it is successfully then it has to be show the title. So driver dot get title method I will use, get title method. So here system dot auto syso and control space. So I'm just expecting the title, if it shows or not. If it is successful then it will show, otherwise it will not show. So we have successfully write the code. Now let me just click on run option, run configuration, click on run. So this is our sign up Facebook project, that we have to be give all the details. In the login we just see these three attribute types and parameters like a id, email id, password and button, login button. Here we have so many options, and name, first name, last name, mobile number, password, date of birth, female, and sign up button. So it's taking time. As soon as it shows error or it is successfully signed, but it has to be hit on the sign up button and show yes, as my details are not valid, so it is successfully done. Now go to the Eclipse. Yes, you can see here our scenario, our sign up scenario, Facebook sign up scenario is successfully passed, and in that scenario we have 6 steps. So this 6 steps is successfully done. So these are the our 6 steps that we have load. So file here you can see validate the working or not. So this is the steps, and we will see the login and sign up together in the next session. Till then, thank you.